We have been advised by the meteorological department the situation is not likely to improve soon. And if there's a need for the farmers to reduce the cattle. And when the situation improves, then they can increase their stock. As regards food distribution, that's actually the mandate of this ministry. And actually, the government, in collaboration with World Food Program, gives food to 1.6 million Kenyans in 24 ministries, and this is mainly in ASAL districts. Now, further to that, the ministry provides food to all other districts. All other districts. In fact, in the month of December, we will give food to most of the districts in this country. So we are not only confining ourselves to only the ASAL districts, but all the other areas. The situation, we may have to feed about 5 million Kenyans as the situation gets worse. We are working on that. That's the number we are working with. And we have discussed with the Minister of Livestock and urging them, livestock and also Minister of Regional Authorities, so that they can buy the cattle from these affected ASAL districts. We would not like to see a situation where animals are taken to KMC when they're in bad condition. That's not going to happen. All countries actually are taking this issue seriously, and the government has not been sleeping. The government has been, I can tell you, we have been meeting since July.
We, like the government, like all other Kenyans, knew about this prediction that there will be drought come this time of the year. It is now with us here. We had been preparing ourselves countrywide, using our network of branches, 62 of them countrywide, using our 8 regional offices, using our 70,000 network of volunteers. So we know what is happening where in this country, and it is now that we intend to launch this appeal this week, either Thursday or Friday, but the declaration of a disaster is the responsibility of the government. So we are hoping and praying that the government will declare a national disaster in relation to the drought, just like we're talking about the drug menace or problem on the Kenyan coast. So once the government declares a national disaster, then hopefully then the people can be assisted. Even that would be very difficult. I'll know the figures more concretely in the coming weeks, in the coming couple of days, but even those figures will keep on changing because the situation is evolving, it is changing, it is worsening, it is increasing in intensity, and the number of people being affected. So I could look at maybe in hundreds of thousands, maybe whether it's 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 500,000 that we may support initially, but as I earlier said, the numbers certainly will swell up to millions of people affected. Enough of talk. Can we do something about this now once and for all? Depending on the extent and the intensity of this disaster, we may not be able to address all the needs, but as a learning society and a community and a country, as a learning nation, we could say, never again should Kenyans be suffering lack of water because of our poor planning or because of lack of willpower to address these issues, because water is flowing into the Indian Ocean on the Tana River. It is flowing into Lake Victoria on a regular basis. We're not saying we should stop this flow. It should continue, but could we harvest some of this rainwater in a big way so that we can have from one season to another, from one rainy season to another, even if the rainfall frequency and intensity has decreased or is decreasing because of climate change, still we have annual rainfalls twice in a year. We have the long rains, we have the short rains. Can we manage this resource better? And can we walk the talk and stop talking?